taken the okay. In first lecture, we are taken the introduction, just how the syllabus it is and what are the main topics it contains in the syllabus, and we discussed some patterns in the syllabus. And next we discussed second lecture is about just introduction topic. It is big data. What is big data and how the big data it is, and what is the characteristics of big data, and as well as the so what is actually attributes, main attributes. How can we say a data as a big data? Generally, we cannot say all the data as big data. Only some few um, data only we can say it as a big data. Okay? That is the first two lectures we discussed, and today we will continue that big data topic introduction, and some more information we discuss. Okay? And before that, I requesting all the students just to see that slide what I am shared on the your screen. You should make your name. You should make your name as it is, which I given guidelines. Like first date, today's date. It is only should contains day and month dash each month. Next space, and after that, so division. Actually, you have only one division, so you just write down division A, and next followed by roll number, and underscore, and write down your name, either first name or last name. Okay, so roll number and date, these two are compulsory. Properly you just write down this. So I am giving privileges to all students, so please make these necessary changes in your side. Otherwise, it is difficult to identify who is the student of KJ college and who is the student of others. So that's why, so you just change yourself, and if you are having any difficulties, please convey the message on chat box itself. We just communicate in the chat box. Okay, so because I unmuted all the students, so that's why you are not able to speak from your side. So it is convenient to talk in the chat box. So you just change your name right now, and after that we will start the lecture. So almost all students are done like this. Okay, you just go outside of the meeting and change your name as it is. Otherwise, and come back again. Here itself you can change your name. So it is not necessary to go outside of the meeting. So you can also change. I given the privileges, so that you can change your name here itself. So no problem at all. But it should be, so follow this for each lecture. तो हर lecture को आपको ऐसे follow करना है. So you just give the name like this. And one more instruction is, after this lecture is completed, you just take the screenshot of this participants list. You just take the printout of participants list screenshot, and you use this participants list to upload your attendance. Both in both things you have to upload in in the Google Classroom itself you have to upload, and as well as in the link what I shared with you, through that link also you can share it. And through this link, I will share that code, attendance, today's attendance code in the middle. Don't worry about that. I will change that. I will convey that to passcode. But compulsory, you should be uh, upload your attendance immediately after your lecture is completed. So on both platforms as well as in the Google Classroom, you have to submit the answer which is created for this assignment. I created an assignment for today's lecture, and that assignment is you have to upload your screenshot as your attendance. Okay, and as well as also in the Google form link may be uploaded. This is the basic instructions from my side. You have to follow this. Okay. No. So okay, we will start lecture. So then. Okay, so I think everybody changed our name as per guidelines. Okay, uh, Saif, uh, you change your name as it is, as I given the guidelines. पहले आपका ये डेट आना चाहिए, इसके बाद रोल नंबर, एंड इसके बाद नेम. Saif, you change according to that. Okay, so let's we start it. Uh, so as we previous lecture we discussing these attributes, regarding to these attributes. Generally, big data is it is characterized or it is recognized by using these three parameters. Actually, we have four parameters are there, but basically everybody is used to explain the big data in these three parameters. First one is the volume. So based upon the volume, we can say that it is a big data. And variety, the big data, it contains a lot of variety of information. So it contains video, text documents, or email IDs, and so many different type of format data it contains. That is called the variety of data. And the velocity, so the data stream should be very in the high, otherwise it is difficult to access that particular big data. So that's why velocity is important, variety is also be important, and volume also important. These three parameters attributes, so it decides the characteristics of an big data. Okay, so these are all we discussed in previous. And what is the importance of the big data? Big data ka importance kya hai? So what is the use of this big data analytics? Suppose we have the big data, so maintaining the big data, it is the one task. But another task is we have to so maintain the big data also. Okay, so how to maintain this big data and how to analyze this big data. Okay, so otherwise if you don't have the analytics, so big data just storing the data in a one place, it is not necessary to improve the business. So that's why we have to do some analysis. So otherwise, so it is not much use of big data. Okay, storing the data in one particular one place. So these are the some points. So we discussed the importance. What is the importance of a big data? First, we discussed it is cost saving. This already we discussed in the previous lecture. Just revision. Just I am taking cost saving. Okay, so it will definitely reduces the cost. So as I told that so if you use the business analytical tools, big data analytical tools, so definitely it will reduce us the so manpower. So okay, sorry for disturbance. Okay, this is cost saving. One is what this is the one of the main reason to go for data, big data analytics. And second is time reducing. Time also it will reduce us. So within that less time, we can analyze the all the data. And new product development. So for developing the new product, based upon this analysis, it leads to uh, gives the guidelines to which products we can able to develop in future, and also to understand the market current conditions. Okay, so these are the some important points regarding to the um, what is the importance of an big data. Okay, now the what is the sources, which basic sources which uh, the big data will generate. Okay, so here if you see some few are given, just actually lot of things are there, lot of sources are available for generating the big data. Even just you take a simple our mobile, so mobile itself it generates huge information. Okay, so that's one of the example. Okay, here some few examples are given. You just see that the first one is mobile sensors, mobile sensor GPS, sensor. Suppose if you take GPS sensor, GPS sensor will generates a lot of information. Okay, so where you are located right now, and within 1 second, what is the next current position, and after the within the next second, what is the current position? Like this, every second the GPS tracks your location, so and it stores in the database. Okay, so means within a very within seconds, the data will goes into the database for only one mobile if you take. Okay, so like this, so if you take lakhs of mobiles are there, so lakhs of data it generates and data will be stored in the database. Within 1 second, lakhs of data will generate, records will generate. Okay? This is the one of the source for generating the big data. And second is the social media. We know that okay, a lot of information we uploads into the social medias, and we can download the data from the social medias. So here the social medias like Facebook, Twitter, okay, some other okay, so social medias they will generate the very huge information. Okay. So this is also one of the basic source for generating the big data. And next, video surveillance. So here, if you see, video surveillance means that for security purpose, we will deploys the videos. Okay, home security purpose, we will install some videos, cameras, install the cameras, surveillance videos. So in that, continuously that particular camera, so continuously it records the video and stores into the the computer memory. So in this case also it continuously it records a video. Basically, video it takes a lot of space. It generates a lot of memory also. Okay, the size basically the video size is very high. So within a second it generates the data and stores into the memory. So like this continuously it is a continuous task, so it cannot just for a few minutes, so it is not like just for a 1 hour, it's not like just for a one day, so it is a continuous process. It continuously in the recording state, otherwise that particular service is so not utilized properly. So that's why the surveillance also, so cameras it will generate a lot of information. Okay, so this is one of them, another so example or source of the big data. So and one is second is smart grids. Smart grids also, they are already, grid is nothing but a cloud part. Okay, background of the cloud it is a grid. Grid का background, cloud का background grids रहता है. So grids is nothing but a data store purpose के लिए. Okay, so these are the smart grids also, it contains lot of information. So means nothing but clouds, we can say it's clouds. And geographical exploration. So this is also be very important source for generating the big data. Geographical exploration. So here oils or gas, where is the gas will available, where is the oils will available. So from the satellite we have to take the pictures and we have to analyze the picture so that we can identify where the oils will get, where the gas will get for geographically. And from not only from satellite, we hear in the ground level also we have to do, and as well as in the on the water sea also we have to do some analysis. We have to do the so analyze the all the environment. So for this also we need so lot of information. So for doing the analysis, just storing the data in the database it is not sufficient, because unless until if you are not doing this analysis, so we cannot able to identify the where the oil is located, raw oil material किधर मिलता है and gas किधर मिलता है. हम without analyzing this it is not able to just is location. That's why analysis is compulsory need, and here the big data will generates. Okay, And genuine sequencing here is also be mean the medical actually in the medical field also it generates lot of information. Actually, if you want to analyze a genetical sequence, if you want to analyze genetical sequence, in that case also, so we need the all information. Okay, so that particular medical parameters, all medical parameter information we have to so gather it and store it and do some analysis. So if you want to predict some any disease if you are getting in future, so not only you have to analyze yourself, you have to analyze your entire family so tree. Okay, we have to analyze all entire family tree so that we can accurately we can able to identify them. So what actually genetical sequence can. Okay, so in that case we have to analyze a lot of information. Okay, so and it stores the some huge information. These are the some few some data sources which will generate the big data. Okay, and next one is just the examples what I explained here. Okay, so mobile sensors, social media, and video surveillance, and so smart grids as well as genetical and medical images for just medical images scan करके ब्रेन स्कैन करके सो उसका क्या है स्टेटस क्या है करंट स्टेटस so where is that problem and we need to identify all these things that we need to capture the high resolution images. High resolution images capture करना पड़ता है for just normal images it is difficult to identify exactly the what the data it is. So that's why we have to capture the high resolution images even for the geo satellites as well as medical they will always generate the very high resolution images because we have to identify accurate. Otherwise so what will happens is medical field में क्या होता है accurate नहीं तो compulsory it will leads to some wrong way. ठीक है, उनको डिसीज अलग रहता है, उनका रिजल्ट दिखा रहा है इधर अलग दिखा रहा है. Okay, so that the treatment also it goes along with that, okay, in the wrong direction. That's why that particular disease in order to identify it, so we have to accurate in that uh, analysis. Okay, for that compulsory we have to store always the high resolution images. Less resolution images में so एक size में एक just one particular place में the number of pixels so always should be high. Otherwise resolution means that is the resolution. Okay, suppose uh, dots per picture. Okay, so within that particular one area, so how many pixels we can able to keep it in. Okay, so that particular resolution we have to always be high. Then only we will able to analyze the all pixels. Pixels means the small area in the um, image. Okay, so that particular pixel should be more always. Otherwise, it is difficult to do the analysis accurately. Okay? So this is the sources of big data from various sources. These are only few only. This is not exactly. This is only the few. Some of the only some of the areas. But we have in practically in the market. So we have a lot of sources are there right now in the market. So it will generate a huge amount of information. For example, if you take just a railways system, so in the railway system, you can know generally everybody knows this. Okay, within 1 second, how many tickets it will box. Okay, so it is also be huge information. It is generates. Okay, so like this, we have so many sources are there. This is only the some few examples. Now, characteristics of data structures. So according to the characteristics, means volume and velocity and variety. According to these three characters, we can categorize the data into so some particular structures. Okay, data structure में हम divide कर सकता है. So here, so from bottom to top, we can analyze that particular data in the sequence, like unstructured to structured. So डेटा में, बिग डेटा में डेटा ऐसा ही रहता है, तो अनस्ट्रक्चर्ड भी रहता है एंड structured. So these are the basic two categories it contains, and also we contains some intermediate formats like semi-structured and quasi-structured. Semi-structured, structured, and quasi-structured and unstructured. These are the four categories. You can categorize the data into four groups. One is based upon the characteristics, based upon the three characters like volume, variety, and the variance. So according to the variance, this particular characters, according to the variance, this data structures are either data is structured into the structured, semi-structured, quasi-structured, and unstructured. Okay. So now we discuss what structured it is. Structured, everybody knows this. Structured means it should contain a particular format. Okay. For example, if you take the RDBMS, हमारा practicals हुआ है MySQL में. Okay, what is that format of storing the data in that database? It is a table. Okay, and OLAP cubes. Cubes मतलब actually if you see that DBMS, it is a two-dimensional table only. It is a just a two-dimensional table, but actually it is also contains three-dimensional. Actually data we are storing in the table, the data is in the, actually it is a two-dimensional. इसका rows रहता है, columns ही रहता है. Okay, so horizontal and vertical, only that two-dimensional data, two-dimensionally the data will expands, either so columns wise data will expands, and as well as row, in the row side also the data will expands. But in the OLAP cubes, the data will also expands in the third direction. Okay, third direction में मतलब in the third direction में, so उसका height. Okay, so in the height point of view also it will so generate. So it is the OLAP cubes, because basically OLAP cubes are basically used for data mining purpose. Data mining में हम data three dimensional में भी store कर रहे हैं. Okay, transaction data. The transaction data, it can always, it contains structured. Okay, and so CVS files also, so it contains the particular structure, spreadsheets. These are the data which is stored in the structured manner. Okay, so means that it contains a particular base structure. Based on the base structure, data will build ups. Okay, so based on the base structure, the data will build ups. That's why it is called the structured, because if you see a particular building, so the building structure is defined based on the बेस. तो बेस में, बेसमेंट में जैसे हम स्ट्रक्चर बनाया उसी हिसाब से बिल्डिंग का सो आर्किटेक्चर रहता है. ठीक है, सो विदाउट बेस स्ट्रक्चर, मतलब बेस स्ट्रक्चर छोड़ के हम अलग से नहीं कर सकते. ठीक है, ऑलवेज द बेस शुड बी based on the base only, the remaining data it will be kept as it is. Okay, so like this the basic एक structure रहता है structured database में. So based on the structure the data will build ups. Okay, उसके बेस के ऊपर डेटा ऐसे build up करके जाना पड़ता है. That's why it is called the structured data. So these are all the structure, transaction data, OLAP cubes, RDBMS, CVS files, spreadsheets. These are all the so structured data. Next one is some data. Sometimes the data also it is contains semi-structured. Semi-structured means XML data. XML data, it is exactly not follows the basic structure. Exactly, it cannot follows, but it is contains a structure. Okay, so that's why it is called the semi-structured. Exactly, it cannot follows the basic structure. Okay? And quasi-structure. So clickstream data. So clickstream data means we discuss it. Clickstream means suppose if you click on the particular button, so that all information it is stores into the database. That is also be one of the so semi quasi structured. Unstructured, you know that अनस्ट्रक्चर्ड पीडीएफ इसका स्ट्रक्चर ही नहीं है डेटा में वो पीडीएफ फाइल में डेटा कौन सा फॉर्मेट में स्टोर किया हाँ सो इट इज नॉट इन वन स्ट्रक्चर इमेज इट इज अ वेरी एग्जांपल इमेज का स्ट्रक्चर ही नहीं रहता सपोज मैंने एक इमेज फोटो निकाला so immediately if I take a second photo but these two photos will not have the similar because the everything is different okay the structure will changes immediately it is not contains any structure picture format change ho jata hai okay so that is called the unstructured here text to documents pdf images and the videos these are all the unstructured so okay, this is the some of the so data structures of the big data based upon the variety for character. Okay, so we see some more examples here. Structured data means it contains a basic structure. This is actually the structure. So if you see here, roll number, name, address, and phone number. But oh, the data below that particular row, it is the actual data. Okay. So actually, what is the base for this data? It is the first header. First header is the base. So based on this particular header, we have to build up the data. Entire database में data इसी structure में store होता है. So that's why it is a structure. So the data in this format, structured format में data ये structure छोड़ के अलग के structure में जाता है नहीं. Okay, it's compulsory. The data it should be in the this format only. That's why it is called a structured. So semi-structured. If you see that XML files, it contains a lot of information, but it is not exactly follows the any structure, but it is follows the some particular systematic structure follow होता है. Okay, tags रहता है पहले इसके अंदर में और tags रहता है. Like this, they will follow some structure, but it is not having exactly structure. So quasi-structured means suppose if you see that okay websites okay suppose visiting three websites adding three urls to users login files okay? Suppose if I am searching some particular data so when I am searching the data in the text इंजन बॉक्स में मैंने टाइप किया इसके बाद इंजन इट विल रिटर्न सम लॉट ऑफ लिंक्स related to that so when I am clicking the particular link automatically मेरा in my account that particular link related information which will stores okay so this is called the so quasi structured data means it follows the particular structure okay but exactly it cannot have the structure okay so it contains url में कुछ data रहता है okay url में जो भी basic data रहता है वो basic data भी store होता है but that structure it is not defined because the website to website the format will changes the structure will changes it cannot have a unique frame for the all websites okay they will have their own so frameworks and they will have their own designs so they will have their own so structure of the website so the structure it will changes the it could be website to websites okay? And last is the unstructured video and audio images these are all the so various sources okay so today we discussed okay just I concluding this so just today we discussed what is the data structures here it is and the sources of the big data where we can get the big data and some important importance of big data and as well as the so basic attributes which defines the characters okay so everybody please take the screenshot of the participants list and upload it and today's code is 5833 5833. If you have the doubts, you just to discuss here itself. 1 minute, I just want to. 5833 is today's code. Everybody note this. 5833 is today's attendance code. Okay. So and you